Most people don't fail at trading because it's too hard. They fail because they believe it's something it's not, and that's what I want to change. I want to change the perception of trading. When people first come into trading, they're showing extremes. It's like fast money, big wins, luxury cars in Dubai, and it's just, it doesn't have to be that way. It creates this idea that trading success is something dramatic, but in reality, trading is achievable the moment you stop chasing that crazy version of it. I think it's particularly for, well, maybe not, because it's always in the 80s, but that kind of crypto Dubai and Lambo version. That's what I want to try and remove. Trading isn't about hitting big trades all the time, and it's about building something like steady that works consistently. That's what I want to bring in this channel. I want to make it seem achievable for everyone, because it fundamentally is. I made it. I just chose a different lifestyle than maybe Dubai and Lambos. You don't need to be in the market all day either. You don't need dozens of strategies. In fact, you just need one good strategy, and it can be super simple. You don't need that constant action. What you actually need is this simple process that you can just repeat. Yeah, the lifestyle didn't come from chasing hype. It just came from simplifying things. I'm not having to work all the time. I've got my land, growing food. I want to build a nice house for my family and I at some point, and just slowing things down. And I feel like now there's no better time than right now to be to be looking to do that, because to be able to trade, if they bring in energy lockdowns and food prices just keep rising, at least you've got that element of control back. You'll have more time. Maybe if you've got land, you can grow food. But it's just a perfect hedge against the current fiat system, being able to trade. So think about it on those terms, that level of simplicity, that level of just, getting into it. Once you realise these things, trading stops feeling out of reach, I think. It stops feeling like something that only a few people can do, and it starts feeling possible. Yeah. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's achievable, guys. And that's once that shift happens in your head, you stay focused on what trading looks like instead of what actually it requires, and that's where things will start to change. I hope that makes sense. Stop focusing on those visions of the excitement and the fast cars and stuff, and just like what actually is trading. Try and nail that down in your head, because to be successful at trading, you have to overcome your head, or the fear element, because that's the only thing that's going to stop you being successful. It's just dealing with a process and not dealing with money. You're in the trade. Is it going the way I want it to go? Yes. Where am I taking profit? Take profit. Move on to the next setup. But maybe the next day. You don't have to trade 100 times a day either, It can just be, that simple. It should be that simple. And once that sinks in, and once you practice it, then you can be a good trader. See you on the next one.